Hello everyone, this is Sheldon from ColourArte. Welcome to my channel. There's my hand, my finger painted hand from testing colors. This one not so much. But what I'm going to be doing tonight is a bloom here that I'm going to transfer onto this 10-inch round, I believe. It could be a 12-inch. I have to measure it. I believe it's a 10-inch round though. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing with this. I'm going to do then transfer it on here, but I'm going to put a bloom on here first, then kind of like do the transfer across close to the middle, and then spin it out. So let me put this back down. So my transfer colors are on the warm side, and that is going to be blushing pumpkin. Well, let me see if I can get that to where you can see the my consistency. So blushing pumpkin, big apple. Blushing pumpkin is a pigment. Big apple is a Prizm pour, both from ColourArte. I'm on the one side that you can't really see the color. Okay, maybe if I do it that way, you can see the difference. All right. This is Gold, Old Gold by Artist Loft. I'm gonna have a little bit of gold in there. And another pigment from ColourArte called Wine and Roses. One of my favorite violets that's there. So I'm going to be using that too. All right. Now, as far as my colors for the bloom, I'm going to be using sour lemon, this is Copper by Amsterdam. This is Nebula Star. The sour lemon was a Prizm pour, by the way. And I like that because it shows up very opaque against the dark background. It really showed up nicely on these tiles that I will be posting a video very soon on that. Well, by the time I post that video, this video would have been posted. So I did that earlier, so it's going to be on an earlier video than this here. And of course, as always, when you want to, this is interference red, by the way. And if you want to check out all these colors, look in the description box at the bottom. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I do want to say that, what did I want to say? Oh, that I'm losing my mind. I don't know exactly what I wanted to say. So I guess it wasn't that important. So we'll move on. Oh, in the description box, I will have a discount code, Shelleeart 1121, for anyone that's interested in anything off of the ColourArte website. The colors are beautiful, and I love using them. My cell activator tonight will be, I only have a little bit left though, but this is Atelier Blue Black, Atelier Interactive. I have a little bit left. I'm going to use a little on this white, on the bloom here, but I'm also going to use some here. So let me get started with this one here first. So I don't need a lot, but I'm going to blow it out just to have myself a little bit of a bloom and spin it a little bit and do it like I do a tile. So I don't need a whole lot to transfer. So that's my white house paint. not White House, like George Washington, but pure white, semi-gloss, Glidden Premium is the label. I thin it with a little water to give it some flow. That's all I add to it. No GAC 800 or anything like that. And I don't need it because instead of using polyacrylic in my colors for medium, I use Varathane Triple Thick, which it seems to me it doesn't draw as it dries and pull the paints together, which causes cracks in the pillow. So I think it dries evenly, and I never had problems with it drying improperly, or I never had a problem with flocculation. Now the Bloom palette is, I fell in love with it. It doesn't seem like it goes well when you first see it, but this is my test tile. I'm gonna show you that. That's my test tile that I use to determine those colors. So let's set that back down. And I'm gonna get everything together for this swipe. Whoa, I don't know why I got the swiping tool. I said I was gonna bloom it. Let me put you back. And I have my transfer cards. I'm going to be using playing cards because I guess it's a small surface. I don't need anything bigger like a spatula or anything. So I'm going to use playing cards to transfer it. Okay? So let me get down these colors and get the blooming. So let me give it a light background. Put you down. Some red of the apple. Some dark of the, I like this color palette. I might just do this for a bloom one day, or for some coasters. The Wine and Roses and the Blushing Pumpkin just under the cell activator. The Blue Black. I'll save the rest of that for my bloom. Oh yeah, I'm digging that. Let's see if I can blow some of that out back in the center. All right, so that is my bloom. I'm gonna let it settle on the side while I get it ready for the transfer. Look at those beautiful colors. Try to get the glare off. So I'm gonna use that for the transfer. Those colors will stretch out and become a little lighter as it does. It'll have a pinkish gold feel to it. So, I don't know, I kind of like that. Seems a little dark, but I think it still works. So let's get with the bloom. So, since you probably good. So now comes the fun part, the bloom. Make sure I got enough pillow paint on here. Good. I'll start and finish with my yellow. So this sour lemon gonna go on first. I want a good amount of that. It'll make a great background to the copper. Oh, yeah, I'll put the copper on. Did I do that the first time? I'm trying to think. Almost did, yeah. Go a little bit loosely on the copper. The Nebula star. Nice and shimmery on the Nebula star. The interference red. When that blows out, it's going to have a nice reddish tone. Over everything when it dries. My African violet. And then back to the sour lemon, which would be a nice contrasting color under the cell activator. And it'll give me those nice ring-like, jewel-like jelly bean cells. So I have transparent colors all under here, but then when I get to here, there's more of an opaque touch to the top. Under the cell activator, which is the, again, the Atelier Interactive. I hadn't used my blow dryer in a while. My fan, cool temperature. Whoop. Let me get you back to being centered. Okay, good. That's hilarious. Everything that was beautiful and colorful seemed to blow mostly in this direction. Then I got all this wispiness over here. I'm gonna let that collect. Got some beautiful jelly bean type cells happening in here, which is fine because when I do my transfer, I might bring it through here. Some of these places that has less interest. So. Wife said I should do something light. And now obliged. I grabbed my toothpick real quick to see if any areas have some interest that doesn't have much interest. These two little cells right here are so cool. They separated from everything else. So I hope I don't lose that. So maybe I'll take my transfer this way. I don't want to disturb this. So I don't want to lose a lot of my transfer either. So I know what I'll do. I love this wispiness right here. So I don't want to disturb that either. So this is what I'll do. I'm going to just spin it out. I made those few little distractions here. But I'm going to spin it out lightly and then see where it goes from there. So, because I don't want to lose a lot of my transfer. So if I spin it out some and then transfer it, then I can spin out the rest. Just like that. Okay, good. So I'm going to leave that the way it is. And then I'm going to put the transfer on it and then give it a final spin. Final spin of the Showcase Showdown. So, let's see how we can do a transfer on this baby. Let me come down this side. So I'm going to take some of this, I guess this lighter area here. Get some of it on the card. Nice. Let it run onto the card as I pick it up. Did I say swipe transfer? I'm so used to saying swipe transfer because that's what I've been doing before. But it's a bloom transfer. Get some more darkness. Looks pretty dark. That's okay. All right. Now to finish with the bloom, with the spin. This way I don't lose a lot of my ribbon. Oh yeah, I'm psyched. I'm gonna push you up this way. Just to get a little bit more paint off. And I'll be finished with you without losing too much. Oh, yeah, there we go. So, let me wash my hands and I'll get you down for a better look. But I like that. Yeah, I did not want to touch my camera. So let me get you down for a closer look. 1 minute, folks. Here we are. I know you hear my aquarium in the background, but this is the transfer bloom here. Look at those shimmery colors. Nice cell structure in here. I like the little lone cell right there. That's pretty cool. Come down here, see all that sparkly goodness down there. And then you have nice, rich, jewel, jelly bean type cells here. Look at these blue ones right here where that light is shining. That is so cool. And then here's that wispy area I was talking about. I love that. Lots of points of interest in here. That is pretty cool. Nice lacing up here. So overall, this has a great composition. There's my swirly over here. And I think the other swirly is down here. But overall, I love this composition. You know, I could show it like this, or perhaps like that. I don't know exactly how I'm going to arrange the orientation, but whoever gets it, they could put on the wall wherever they want to, or however they want to. But for now, thank you for watching. This is Shelleeart from Shelleeart Art, and have a very, very safe and wonderful evening. Good night. So my wife saw this image as a dog, so I decided to embellish it and turn it into a dog. And here it is. A nice German Shepherd ready to be someone's pet in their home. Good night.